when the kite, I forgot. What was that little goblin motherfucker? That is conversion thing.
Bobbity.
Yeah, Bobbity.
Bobbity and Bibbity.
Bobbity came in, acting as the role as we like, yo. Nothing will happen because when Boo comes around, he's the strongest nigga on earth. He's been planning to destroy him forever, and he's been hibernating for now. No one knows it. No one knows, but except for me. It's the same way Beerus was introduced.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, it's not fine because the reason why I'm saying it's not fine is because
I'm saying it's fine because we know this.
Yeah,
that's what I mean by when I'm saying this is fine.
Now that this new series has been added, Boo has been put on the sideline and hasn't been given the character development he was supposed to get.
Well, they're going back to character development. They're just saying drop him in the series.
I'm arguing power levels. That's what I was arguing. You're arguing story quality.
No, that's story.
I'm just arguing the power level though, because like
the plot.
No, I'm arguing
drives the power level.
I'm arguing just what it is. Just arguing what it is. I'm not saying it's good or bad. I was arguing what it is. Because you were saying, the way you were phrasing it, it sounded like you were saying, hey, fucking Boo could hang with Beerus. Or some shit like that.
You don't think Boo can hang with Beerus?
No, Beerus a kill this nigga.
Nah,
right now, in terms of strength. Beerus a kill. He flicked Super Saiyan 3 Goku and bodied that nigga, fam. Super Saiyan 3 Goku was fighting with Kid Buu, was scrapping with that nigga.
But it didn't really have much effect.
What do you mean?
It was on par. If Goku could have held the form longer, he definitely would have bodied Boo.
But that's the thing about Super Saiyan 3. Super Saiyan 3 is Goku's most powerful form.
At the time, most powerful form, innit?
I'm pretty sure Goku Super Saiyan 3 is as strong as God.
Fuck off! No. Get the fuck out!
No way!
Get the fuck out! He's talking ass! Nigga talking ass! Bro, someone has got to what point you make? Oh my god!
I heard that the reason why Super Saiyan 3 isn't brought up is because the form is too unsustainable for him to use over long periods of time.
Nigga. You gotta watch this. Where is it? This one here. Watch this shit.
So this is in the same.
This the nigga you said fighting mirrors. They're fighting gods. Watch this.
Okay. See, first, I have to go Super Saiyan.
I'm not saying that to count this real quick.
Watch the
Going up to Super Saiyan.
Trying to say Super Saiyan 3 long.
No. I'll say it to count.
Legendary Super Saiyan 3. Oh, that's bananas, Baba!
There you go, Teddy.
Well, this is a surprise. It seems that all that Super Saiyan stuff wasn't just a bunch of hot air after all. Not bad, huh? But if you want, I can dial it back to 2 for you. No, that won't be necessary. Well, just try your best. You still doubt me? Fine!
God of Destruction flicking at it. He's never fought God of Destruction before. I remember bleeding that.
This is so good with this thing. You said you could hang with this man.
Huh?
You said you could hang with this man.
Fucking planets and shit. Bro, that's like. See how small that planet is, though.
The same gravity though. That planet got the same. Even heavier gravity than us.
The nigga just corrupted.
And you said he could hang with that.
Fuck see. Your niggas are some. Malo, just look at the logic of these niggas, yeah?
No, I'm not satisfied either. At least not yet. Yeah? Why not? I still...
The God key.
This nigga, I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. Marlon, what form is that?
He just right.
What form is that?
So you wait. So this base form with God Key rivals is higher than SSJ3.
Yes.
Bearing
in mind, Marlon, he can go into SSJ1.
And with God Key, it resets the whole power structure.
Goku has a power boost from. This is
God Key. That's not base Goku right there. It looks like base Goku, but it's different.
Basically, it's the monkey brain they have.
Shut up, monkey brain. This is not monkey brain.
Wait, yeah. So you're telling me, yeah, Goku, yeah.
This is literally after he has progression.
Exactly.
You're saying Z
Stop,
Goku.
please.
I think you gotta remember. When I say when they're saying, hold on. When they're saying, you gotta take three things into consideration. Number one, when they're saying is in a near-death experience or bodied, they come back stronger. And what did he do before this fight? About an hour before this fight, he got bodied by Barristan, Super Saiyan 3. So not only would he come back stronger then, boom, not only that. The God Key power boost he had, boom, there's that as well. He still has God Key in this form. So yeah, maybe what we gotta look at is wait, if he has God Key, I thought God Key's only given to people that are... Did you not see the ritual they did?
They did the ritual.
Oh, righteous heart and save, and then they give
you have
God
to
Key.
specify what Goku you're talking about. If you're saying Goku at Super Saiyan 3, you have to specify.
Are you talking about Goku at the end of the
Super Saiyan 3?
God Key,
Specify, fam.
That's what I meant, bro.
Yeah,
I thought we were just talking about Super, because these niggas were talking about this shit in Super, where they said Super Saiyan 3 God Key, yeah?
We were talking about Boo, and then we...
Super Saiyan 3 God Key,
Super Saiyan 3. So I thought we were knew it, but Super Saiyan 3 God Key is not used because it's unsustainable, even though it is a powerful form. That's why he goes directly onto the blue rose form.
Yeah. Okay. We know
that's all. That's the point I'm trying to make.
You got You didn't even say it.
You didn't make the point, nigga.
Well, you should have said. What you should have said.
What about God Key Super Saiyan?
What you should have said is Goku, after he absorbed the God Key, if he went into Super Saiyan,
I wanted to, but you brought the video. You just brought the video.
Yeah, because you said Super Saiyan.
Continue playing it. Play it.
Because man just said Super Saiyan 3 Goku can fight, man. Actually, wait till we get to the end of the fight. It's like punch sticks to this shit. That solo the whole watch at the end of the fight. Then we'll see that you only can set this in a couple of fighting. Shit's too fire. The first time it was on YouTube.
And this is still whilst he has got the God Key.
It's absorbed into his body. So it's boosting his base.
And this is on par with the God Key. So this isn't normal Super Saiyan.
Then what level is his base?
Look.
For a mere Super Saiyan.
It's like
10%, nigga, you'll hear what he said. He'll tell you what percent to do that. It's still the outer atmosphere of the Earth. It isn't exactly in space, but it's like that far outer atmosphere.
Go to breathe out of space.
That there solos the whole That would destroy the whole planet. That would disintegrate the whole planet. What good?
No, because you're saying about, because like the only thing you're saying that there's a specific thing about that inaccessible speed that can like get Gojo, but then he's using a blast. That blast is traveling at inaccessible speed.
Okay, that's the explode.
So what if it explodes?
Then Gojo's dead.
How's Gojo gonna die?
So he can breathe his space?
Look at Goku, he dies as well.
Hold on, he can breathe space a little bit about you'll hear it.
How do you breathe?
Hold on, listen.
I'm telling you, Goku times don't make no sense.
You want to hold your breath. Hold your breath.
This is not good.
Goku do this in every movie.
It's that one movie.
Evidently, you haven't realized it yet. Realized what? Your god power. It ran out some time ago. What? Seriously? Then how can I? It seems that when you fought me in god form, your body learned from the experience. Merely feeling that level of power was enough to push you to new heights. So now, even though your god form has expired, your power is much greater than before.
Yeah.
See, he absorbed his.
You're a true product of the best you I've ever seen. I wish I could be happy about that. You should be. The power's all yours, like you want it. Embrace it. Yeah, only one small problem. This energy blast. It's gonna do major damage and I can't stop it. It's too strong. Then give up and accept your planet's fate.
No, Cell is not fighting. Cell did not have Goku like this. You know what's crazy? Goku could have finished Cell in the Cell saga. You wanted Gohan to do the fucking bitch ass nigga.
Super Saiyan 2 Gohan.
Nigga,
This nigga out. And he's like Cell on this level.
I'm pretty sure
Cell is not.
Goku said that in that stage he surpassed
That's true. This is why Goku is a hacks character. This is too strong.
Goku may have hacks techniques, but Goku's just a hacks character.
We don't know what else happened.
I love that word, speed blitz. You know, they didn't get speed blitz out here, boy.
But what was Goku's reaction? They say, like, say he just strong down the street and like you want to like try to hit him in the back of the head.
apparently he's
What, Goku's throwing another shit, you're gonna hit him with a brick.
I can remember the film first time that Goku had the was just sitting there like, that's the story that nigga.
There's also a time in Super when I think Goku in base form had to go, I think Super Saiyan 1, 2, 3 and then go. Go.
I think all my niggas.
Beerus thought he won.
We'll look up I saw the program, I got an actual video like scaling Goku.
Look at this.
Explain what world
Wink is the monkey. Yeah, it's mad, it's mad.
I mean, he's too strong.
It's stupid, right? This is why they can't let this like
The shadow throughout the whole universe.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Reminds me of like similar. It's when he absorbed. When he went to Master Ultra Instinct, he absorbed Jiren's blast. Whilst in this aspect, he absorbed Whis' blast, not Whis', Beerus' blast.
How'd you do that? What was that? I'm not sure exactly. You're not sure.
The strongest thing in anime is the power of friendship.
Fairy tale, no, that's true.
Why did you stop? I just want to hear you say that you give up. Well, I do. I do give up. I've given all I've got, Lord Beerus. There's still no way I can beat you. I mean, you're the strongest in the whole universe. Well, I'm happy to see you're finally realizing the full terror of Beerus the Destroyer. But I know strength when I see it, and yours is formidable. I've lived longer than you can comprehend, and of all my countless fights, you're my second strongest foe. Wow, only the second strongest? Well, that's a drag.
referring to We the First.
I expect you to be quite surprised as well.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Have you decided not to destroy Earth after all? No, not that. I told you I would, and the Destroyer God must keep his credibility. Oh, really? Okay, then what? You see my attendant Whis over there enjoying his lovely parfait. Huh? Yeah. So, what? While it's true that he waits on me hand and foot, he's also my teacher. Your teacher? Seriously? Does that mean you're not the strongest in the universe? Depends on which reality you're referring to. I'm the destroyer from this universe, the center. But there are others too. 12 universes altogether. And some have spawned warriors even mightier than us.
They all say it at the same time.
I'm alright.
They were drunk.
They rehearsed it.
Fulfill my promise.
I missed that. Let's find a way to Goku gets here. Go on a bitch.
Well, that's like they go do
Go on a bitch, man. For sure. I like his mystic form. That's pretty cool. I mean, anyone can play that. You know who needs a fucking power boost? That nigga's too bad.
Wait a minute.
What?
What about when Vegeta lost his temper and started like doing a little bit of damage? Yeah.
That was Super Saiyan Rage.
He was wanting that.
This is a bullshit.
It was only temporary power.
He didn't
So,
have to-
whoa. So that rage put him at like.
He was wanting it.
At the time,
Yeah,
Beerus wasn't expected, so Beerus was off
You
guard.
got just because you don't know this.
He was wanting it, nigga, but it ain't
Why don't you
hurting.
understand the
If it was fucking him up, then yeah.
But the fact he can move him around him like that.
Beerus did not expect it.
nigga
Beerus was underrated at keeping his guard. His guard was
I don't even think about that. The nigga just let the nigga fuck him up and then boop, drop Vegeta.
Exactly. Vegeta dropped him.
Never mind that.
And then he dropped the rest of the top sticks. He dropped
Dragon Ball.
I don't even like that. I'm not even like that. I'm just explaining why the nigga is a hack's character, bro. I'm not even riding for it.
Asshole.
I'm not even riding for it. Are you a dickhead? What's your Jujutsu Kaisen nigga name? Take a nigga dick out your throat, bro.
Bro, we haven't even mentioned him once.
Dude, right? This whole shit started because you were on that nigga drop, fam.
No,
All the other niggas were on that
I
nigga
just
drop.
said his technique is just
It can't be. Goku is a hack.
The only people that can beat like Gojo be the move beyond infinity, the dividing of infinity.
I don't fucking know the name.
Stop time.
if I was to say, if
If you can pause
if I had,
that,
if I had, yo,
that nigga will explain it.
bro, Seth the programmer, the thing about him I like is he does power scaling, so he does power scaling. Gojo is shows like JJK don't go up power scaling, they go up which technique is better, like JoJo. There's no power scaling in JoJo.
Oh, what's the thing? Yeah, that's like with JoJo and what's the other show?
Hunter has got some aspects of that.
That's power scaling.
You watched it?
Yeah, it's power scaling as well, but like some say for example, the fight with the nigga that with the Nen bank thing.
Yeah.
The more Nen you use, the more you have on interest or something like that.
Yeah.
So the techniques like that kind of.
Oh yeah, it's indestructible as well.
Yeah. So there's a difference between you can't really scale a character.
Hello everyone, it's your host, Seth the Programmer. Today I thought I'd do something a bit different. So I've been scaling and talking about and reading Dragon Ball long enough to get a PhD in the thing, but there's one thing I almost have never really talked about, and that is my thoughts on the actual story of Dragon Ball. Now, I've talked about stuff in Super, such as my thoughts on K-Fla, but that was still more so power scaling related.
That was
I
have a way to explain it.
on YouTube.
I have a way to
because I
explain
talk
it.
about
Goku taught to
I
I can explain it. They might boo me
make a
and they
video
might
on it,
boo me
but
on
They just wanted a Broly type of character.
Channel, so let's end that today.
So I think the best way to
giving you
explain
my
it
raw
is
thoughts on what I think
when
the
a Super
philosophy of
Saiyan
Goku,
first
the
achieves
pursuit of
Super
happiness,
Saiyan
nature versus
Super
nurture,
Saiyan state,
self-discovery,
they have
and the meaning
a
of
boost.
strength.
Yeah.
By the way,
The
I'm not
first
saying I'm
Super
some
Saiyan thing.
god
So,
of
like,
narrative
say for
analysis or
example,
something. I'm simply saying as a
Goku
long
gets Super
time
Saiyan
viewer
1, yeah?
and someone
He
who's
has the
read the
Super
series
Saiyan
like
boost, yeah?
800 plus times for my
Because
job
it's his
that
first
does
time,
have
he
to
has
analyze
like the
it.
kind of
This
rage
is my
boost on
opinion
top
I've
of
come
that.
to. So I don't want
That
to
makes
get too
it
deep into some of these
maybe it's like
early
a
themes and
3.5
character arcs that Goku
multiplier.
gets into,
But that
that
boost
really aren't
is
neglected
only
when
there
people
for the
talk
first
about
time they
it.
go
I
into
mainly
that
want to
mode.
get
That's
around
why
to
Gohan was so
on
stronger
so
against
apologies for being vague.
Cell. For the first time, yeah. For the second time,
Nah, the nigga was looking at like Gojo and Goop.
Because he loves Goku.
Says you. You make me
Gojo Senpai! Gojo Senpai! That keep body goes.
Oh my god.
This nigga went, dude.
Oh my.
A lot of people who read anime, especially they don't understand that a character can change or has a goal unless it's specifically stated, whereas that's not very realistic when you see a real human being. They usually don't announce their character development.
I sure hope so. I get pissed off with that.
I don't care. Shit on the anime.
A realistic interpretation or presentation of development.
I can't
In this case, it's going to be explained.
I can't be so scared of the people, bro.
An example, what does Bulma
It's like
want? A boyfriend.
I can't be
What does Yamcha want? A girlfriend.
Say
And what does Goku want?
but cheek hairs to you to eat and just
Like a power.
Essentially,
Oh yeah,
Goku
say if
establishes
you think you
himself
gonna run
as
around
being
crying whenever you
one.
see something you get
Or
bumped.
he didn't really need
No,
to
I'm
wrap
fucking funny in the nigga.
Exactly, that's what I thought.
after the Dragon Balls fly off.
Crying, watching his friends get his ass whooped.
A character writes an interesting quote on the page from their narrator. After Goku says that he wants to fly off the
Yeah, I know, and I'm
he says he
asking
hopes
you,
to become the strongest in one day after witnessing his power and vaporizing a mountain.
I know all the
Showing his desires
questions.
for the first time in a while, outside of just like obtaining his Dragon Ball, which represented his grandpa and meeting nice people. The page says it's going to keep going and going and going with the next chapter called The Price of Power. Basically, at this point, Goku has a pursuit now, which is to become more and more powerful, just like what he witnessed from Master Roshi. Goku eventually defeats Piccolo Jr. and surpasses all of his masters.
Guy in Dragon Ball known as hit with the same ability as Dio.
Then offers Goku
You see that
nigga name with the eyeballs on the side of his head.
Goku hasn't
That's what
learned
that nigga
what
was
he even
talking.
wants quite yet, or
Yeah, he
who he even is for that matter.
didn't
And this
Vegeta-
battle was also
Ezekiel-
established Goku being merciful
Yeah.
on his opponents and introducing a new
But he
side
couldn't do
to
it for
him.
11
This
seconds.
could simply be that he didn't want to kill Piccolo because of the tournament rules and he wanted to
He didn't
win
have
the
the
tournament
stand.
battles of Piccolo being far more deathmatch-like a little bit earlier. It can't be
so it
denied
wasn't
that something
time, yeah.
snapped
Well,
with
let's
Goku
just say
during this
Goku
encounter,
was-
however, with him
Yeah,
wanting to give
stabbing him.
Piccolo a second chance even after the tournament was over.
Why is Goku
I don't
running
want
with
to
the
get into
snaps?
the
I mean, the
morality
nigga gets shot with
of Goku
bullets.
throughout this video, but I'll drop this small sentence here.
In Dragon, the flash is
Oh,
I'm gonna shot this nigga with a Uzi.
yeah.
Bro, I can play episode 1. She shot this nigga with a Uzi, bro, when he was a kid.
The stand can't do nothing.
Yeah,
The
wait,
stand
wait,
will
wait,
push you.
But hey, I'm not officially. I'm saying Goku is a hacky character. I'm not saying I'm writing for Goku. I'm just saying he's a hacky character.
Yeah,
Harley, bro. He's figured it out.
What can't
So bonded, yeah, right?
what can't be your dress up is glitter?
I'm just saying. I just asked the question. Because when my man throws what's the name?
Piccolo to defeat
Three knives that nigga
presenting a
grandpa
new
neck.
concept that even the strongest in the world can't be ever.
I'm saying
it's normal people shit.
Yeah, it's
How does that
He didn't pitch a hole through Kakali and send it to the bell tower.
An
Yeah, he
interesting
does.
concept here is that
Like I said,
actually trying to
it's like you kid Goku be getting
Clarity effects on a
That's
one thing we haven't taken into account.
on him.
It's like the spot if you aim that catch Goku,
Wouldn't be
are you
so
gonna
easy
hit
to
his skin
stop
and
him
damage
in
it?
fight against the powerful
Like
opponent.
he's normal
It's
shit.
okay, you
You
can
normal
go now.
weapons.
This could lead into Goku versus
Like
Vegeta,
Goku needs to
Vegeta,
take a
the
like say
Supreme
falling from
Saiyan.
the
nature,
Oh,
and Goku, the low-class Saiyan warrior who has
When Goku
transformed
plays someone, it's what can hurt, like, give Goku a cut.
with Goku using Kaioken techniques he learned from
Fucking
King
laser
Kai,
beam
he's
type
able
shit.
to close the gap between him and the super.
I'm just saying that nigga.
It's ridiculous, now.
That's the whole point. Explaining why that shit is ridiculous.
That's the SSJ free. Leave that Dragon Ball Z and get into it.
Even at
That's why niggas are saying.
Even at SSJ free, no one from fucking Jojo's that nigga.
I'm talking Jujutsu Kaisen.
Jujutsu Kaisen, yeah, Gojo's still
without the help of his friends. Now, while
No,
some
no,
say
no,
it proves
Gojo's got his back
Dragon Ball,
roll.
that's not what's being presented here.
I didn't watch
The
that
idea
series.
here is that Goku's nature.
Oh, Dick riding that something.
I'm just telling you the minutes.
Man, you're screaming right now.
I'm just telling you the minutes.
You're fucking.
And then as soon as
Yo, that's
Goku
what
goes
you
into
did.
the domain,
Basically,
Whatever, man. That's what you
this
do.
is implied a few times.
I don't-
in the Piccolo arc, when it was implied that Goku represented by Kizaru, how
all else matters.
and even fair, knowing that he would never let someone destroy himself in a way like that. Goku also spares Vegeta due to a few things.
Give us
such
some of
as
his brain at the end of retarded. What is wrong with
You are the fight out of
and
Krillin
thinking
and
Vegeta now
Baki's
unable
father.
to fight back and having fully lost
Yujiro.
might
I'll take
take his
Krillin.
mercy more seriously than
I don't know what every quickly.
Before
Man, fuck,
continuing,
fucking
one
brain.
thing I want to outline is
Fucking
that
snap.
That nigga slapped you all your teeth come down your mouth.
all the time.
Like, let's get off.
How do you know Krillin was taking?
Krillin's nature's not in him to be
so
fucking
on. It doesn't
I still personally, I still feel like
begins. This isn't a
I still feel you don't know where I'm feeling.
series that as such. Anyway, the story would lead into now.
Have you like this?
Focus.
Oh, Krillin being up
Some
back
of
in
you are
that.
starting to see where this is going. Basically, the idea here now is Goku isn't just a nurture. For him to become
I'm actually not sure about this.
I remember, we had a whole fucking
this is a concept
I
that
actually feel like,
Vegeta
given
obviously
how
struggles
you're
with
like,
and fails
I
to
feel like
realize for
Krillin
a while
definitely
that
power-wise,
this
but
isn't
like-
about Vegeta.
Yeah.
This is actually fully
Yujiro has
presented
like
as
a-
arc where Goku
he just-
can
I feel like when it comes to, like, raw technique,
easily
like,
adapt
Yujiro
to gravity
expresses
and
himself
begins his
more
gravity
machine.
chamber training.
Look
I'll
at
quote
that
the
stuff,
narrator here.
And I feel like
It
it would kind of be like,
compare that to
bodying
what
ki almost to death, and then
I feel
refreshing
like
himself by
it'd be
eating
more
the
like,
sensu,
even like, I
as
think
the
Krillin
seven
could be
given
more
by
fucks up
Master
Yujiro.
Korn are already down to 3.
And Krillin now
Whether
is
he
not gonna
realizes
kill
it or
Yujiro.
not, Goku is
Kid Goku.
living and reliving one of the primal cycles of the
Kid
Saiyans,
Goku.
gaining strength
Kid
by
Goku
facing
fucks
and
up
overcoming
Yujiro.
death.
I'm saying like, say Krillin was walking down the street.
Say if Krillin was say if Goku's to fucking grade 8, Kizaru.
I feel like say with that,
Yujiro died.
Realize it or not. Whereas Vegeta in the same arc, you simply spams his Saiyan Zenkai ability, which is essentially the Saiyan's ability to
Oh,
grow
Kid
strong
Goku,
without
alright, let's
being
put it this way.
brought to near
Krillin
death.
now
Literally,
in Super is
Vegeta
stronger
using
than
his
Kid
nature,
Goku
which
was.
he has always done. Goku, after finally utilizing his
Then Kid
nature and his
Goku. And Kid
nurture,
Goku does
becomes
what?
so
Fucks up
strong
Yujiro.
that Vegeta
So my
can
process
not
of
only
elimination
surpass
makes you
Saiyans
think
entirely, but might
fucks up
actually
Yujiro.
have become a Super
Why-
Saiyan.
what is the
During the
beast?
Frieza battle,
He's
sometime
faster.
later, Goku is forced to
Kid
follow
Goku's
the mantle of the
speedless.
Final Saiyan.
How do you
the
know?
Avenger of his race.
Shut the fuck up, nigga.
This mantle
It's stated.
also blatantly transformed
Where?
into
They
a
say,
Super
they
Saiyan.
said,
Established
Kid
right
Goku,
among
speedless,
the
Yujiro fan M.
You don't see this, no.
What is guys?
time.
Speedless is like, remember when, Merriam Brooks stuff,
Now,
my nigga
saying that
arm,
Goku
and his leg,
is
that's
saying, I'm a Saiyan.
You move so fast and you fuck the nigga up so quick,
Simply
you don't have
saying
time to
that
react
that's
to
what is
the
happening
thing.
on
That actually happened to Yujiro.
Raw fist fighting Shadow alien
I
battle.
think he hit him
Some
with like
think that Goku
less than like
accepts
a
his Saiyan nature
this was like a
completely
fraction of a fraction of a fraction of a
to
second.
refer to him
Where
as
back then he didn't even think it. He was like,
thinks
fire
so,
up.
that's
Like
why
Yujiro didn't even like.
arguments around the
Go
subject.
forward,
However, it
and
can't
then
be
like
denied
caught
that
himself.
he's now
Like he
holding
was
his
like
nature and
his brain like just after like
battle
automatic
and
response like
complete
fucking
cycle
like
of
hurt
character
himself.
development for himself.
Then he got like slapped with the
After
muscles
Frieza,
tense.
Future Trunks arrives and tells the Z-Fighters of the androids, beings that can
One
take
thing
down
that, like, I
Super
feel like they
Saiyans
couldn't walk in on the
with
street
no
chilling.
problems.
I feel like if it's a face-to-face fight, Krillin's gonna body you.
Goku is also in
I bet
in the
Krillin was
future,
sense
he
the
will
way-
have a heart
because
body,
Yujiro's presence
one
is
that is
very
not
powerful
curable
and
at this
And
time,
Krillin
and
goes
is
off
pretty much
sensing
destined for this fate.
like
Although
Jojo
Trunks
is
provides
massive,
an
you know that
antidote from the
Krillin is
future,
you
Bulma and
can
the
sense
others
that
think that
violent
destroying the
energy
android before they become
yeah.
a problem is
It's like
not
Krillin was able to
actually
show
right.
Why is Krillin? Why is
We
Krillin
haven't
about
even
Yujiro?
seen them do anything bad
gonna
yet,
really,
which
you
is
know,
true.
What is Yujiro gonna throw at Krillin?
I don't want to hear.
was
the
he?
future to
Krillin
kill
killed
these
3
people.
Cybermen.
This is later debate about
The Cybermen are
being
strong as
Piccolo
Reds.
as well, in which a whole chapter
Yeah.
is dedicated to showing the
He's ready to
androids are
blast this
actually
nigga.
all
He's
that bad of people.
What is he
In the
gonna do?
manga, they kind of butcher this
We
concept
don't know.
by having them
Just
fight
this is cut
people
from
and
everything.
kill
That's
people
how
in self-defense.
this-
In the manga,
Take away
they
King Jet, buddy.
were
Take away King Jet,
very
buddy.
peaceful in the manga compared to the anime.
Yeah, without the key.
Cell
We
is
talk
then
about his
introduced.
like,
Cell, a
bullets
big
ain't hurt.
I'm saying he can't fly, he can't do
Bullets
anything.
don't hurt Krillin.
Fighters
He
have
dies.
the ability to
Knives
use
and bullets
keys
can
and
kill.
techniques. With Goku's
No,
superpower
they
thanks to the
can't.
heart virus is
They
cured.
They've been shot, but he's been shot.
Really like the
Even
whole
like
Cell
honest, like
You got shot and flexed the bullets.
and he's stopping an earthquake like fear. That's
Anyway,
got to symbolize
this
that.
fear is a huge
Krillin can
foundational
clash fists with a nigga
Goku's
called
character
Earthquake.
and for everything he will become.
Yes,
This
fuck,
is
are you fucking retarded?
idea
This
of
guy was
Goku
dying.
being
You know what?
raised
You
to
suck
the
him
golden
on
Who's he
time,
clash with?
something the Dragon Balls
Let me
will
do
ever
this.
pick,
Who's he clash with?
something he can't overpower with
said
his Super
spars.
Saiyan form. Something that
They
can
can
kill him
clash-
from out of
clash
nowhere and there's nothing he
fists.
can do about it.
Clash
at any
fists
time.
with Gohan, but
He's
I'm sorry.
already
You love Dragon Ball
lucky
Super,
when
so.
someone comes
It's
to
just
the
like-
business
it's just
way,
like
solve
series.
this,
It's a
he is
hater, bro.
powerless against this
It's a
event.
hater.
I'm
But
not
it's
saying
out
that.
of
I find it pretty
that due to his
You got a half white
past
man,
actions,
These
the
niggas
world
ain't
is
as
being
powerful as-
affected in a negative way in which future
But when you
Trunks'
compare them against
timeline
niggas like
may have been
Yujiro,
destroyed due to his
can't do
actions
that.
as a child when he destroyed the Red Ribbon Army.
Sure, where they
begins
fight
to
gods,
come
you're trying to
towards
compare
successor.
niggas punching them.
Now, this doesn't snap with him right away,
Sorry.
but when
You
he
guys-
sees Gohan
The characters in
fighting,
these
he's
motherfuckers,
passing it,
this
I
series
say
have been
with
making
more
earthquakes
potential
since
than
way
anybody
before.
who has been fighting since he was pretty much a toddler.
If Goku didn't have
fighting
access to that
surpass Goku,
inaccessible
he realizes that he has found his
speed.
potential
Wait, how did he have access
successor,
to that
and
inaccessible?
what better way
What happened?
to
Okay, tell me enough.
Gohan
No, it's
to
not
get out
the-
against
what happens,
Cell,
yeah,
a
is-
being who represents
yeah.
the
Because
entire
in
last
a sense,
generation before
yeah.
him. It's
At
even
timelines got
implied
erased,
that Cell doesn't
yeah.
even have the
In that
genetics of
timeline,
Gohan. It's
Goku was
literally
flying
only the past generation.
And he was the only
You
one.
can say that this is one of the
Apparently.
reasons Goku actually gives Cell a sensu beam from during the Cell
You
game.
guys took
I'm explaining what you said. I just explained what you
One of
do.
the mistakes, most notably, which Piccolo actually directly points out, is Goku's lack of understanding and lack of emotional
This shit don't be
sensitivity.
making
This isn't
sense.
something I really want to
So why
talk
did
about here,
Goku
but it's
kind of,
definitely one of those
scale with
moral
Goku as a
compass
shining
debate
star?
people always have. Goku is later
Like, his body in Luffy, his body in
developed
Madara,
as a
like, his body in Naruto?
the new
I don't
movie
Naruto, like-
where he can
I feel like he could
sense
hang with
that
Naruto.
person
Yeah,
rather
you
than
could hang with
trying
Naruto.
to hope he is
I think
bad
he
like
can hang
one
with
of the other
Naruto.
fighters or villains.
Ichigo
But
body
also
that
notice
makes
throughout the
Ichigo-
series he
Ichigo-
doesn't care as
yeah,
much about
Ichigo.
true
Ichigo-
villains
Ichigo's
such as
strong.
the
Back in
Matsu,
Ichigo's stronger
not
than
trying to
Naruto.
redeem
No,
that
Ichigo's
often.
not. No,
But
I
this
did.
is
I
one
was
of
actually
the
wrong,
show
bro.
this
Huh?
is
Naruto
most
bleached
times
all of them
not
niggas
even
in-
necessarily
You said
bad
Naruto was bleached
people all the
Ichigo.
time,
No,
or so just
Naruto-
kind of
Naruto-
guileless, like kid who is just an
Naruto
assassin
bleached his
fighting
sister,
in
yeah,
a tournament under orders from the God of
100.
Destruction, or Jiren fighting.
I don't know about that.
What-
Yeah, I don't know about that.
What I feel is the most pivotal to the narrative I'm trying to construct for you guys, and that is Goku failing to realize that Gohan isn't the answer he's even looking for anyway. He is not the one who will save everyone and take his place. Goku eventually helps Gohan's confidence and cheers him on from the afterlife to assist him in destroying Super Perfect Cell, a fighter who recently achieved a massive Gohan-like power-up. And after destroying Perfect Cell, Goku doesn't want anybody to revive him, thinking he is the cause of many
The
fighters
thing about
becoming
Naruto
birds the
is
past
like,
the face,
because there's so many
using
techniques
future Trunks as kind of a gauge. Once
they
again,
kind of-
Goku is
they really
focused on
nerfed Naruto
himself,
characters
but at
a
least
lot.
this time he's
Can
thinking
Naruto
for the
defend
good
body,
of others, regardless
better,
of
like,
the
if he had, like,
good or
using
bad
Genji
thing for the planet. And the
You
Buu
okay?
Saga,
No, they nerfed them. That's the thing about Naruto
gods,
characters. They always get
and
nerfed
being
when it
destroy
comes
those
to like
gods.
death battles. They're
Majin
not
Buu.
able to
At the
use
start of this
their
arc,
full-
we were
yeah,
introduced
it's like
to
if you
older
got One Piece
Gohan,
character,
and a rumor that
you're gonna make
Goku
me
returns to
happy.
participate in a
Unless you
tournament
Luffy
is
is
announced.
impersonating
This is more than likely
Yeah,
because
like,
I'm testing
it's,
his own
contrasting
contrast
it.
from
I find it crazy,
See
you know,
how
Luffy
friends
bodies
are
every
doing
fight,
without him,
every
especially
fight character.
Gohan.
Not Luffy,
Goku
but
also meets
that's-
Goten and Kid
he
Trunks.
bodies every
Krillins
fight
have
character.
massive
Bring Fete out.
Anybody who's
Put
ever
a
seen
pull my One Piece out here, bro. You don't hear that shit.
and Gohan are
It's so ridiculous,
as just some
character.
tiny kids.
I never
Gohan
used to-
after
You love that shit. You know about that's what they do. Blue cat shit.
activated and unleashes his state beyond Super Saiyan against Kibito, the assistant of the Supreme Kai. Although to everyone's note, Gohan doesn't seem as strong as he was against Cell. After Gohan's energy is stolen by Spopovich and Yami, the Z gang chases after them to find out where Babidi is under orders of the Supreme Kai. Here, they meet Dabura, a fighter that
I didn't like
uses a
the
level
margin
on par with Cell from 7 years
I didn't mind it. It was
possibly
long,
even
though.
greater. And we get to see Gohan
Random ass niggas with tattoos on their
to
forehead.
everyone's dismay, Gohan is
that was
he
when
cannot seem to defeat
Vegeta was
Ghidorah,
running the
which
most.
agitates Vegeta.
Yeah, he was the best Vegeta, but everything else felt like
Of course,
a fucking
Vegeta,
Vegeta.
as a successor, has somewhat lost his way, and even someone like Vegeta is probably stronger than him now. Not to say Vegeta is weak in Goku's eyes, but when it comes to the ever-needed rise of competition and powers, Vegeta doesn't exactly come off as the gold medal a lot of the time. Vegeta himself even notes this when he feels Goku's insane power spike versus Yakon, and decides to concede his body to Bobby in order to fight Goku to prove he is of that level, and for many other reasons. But even then, Vegeta still falls flat. Goku doesn't even go all out against him in their battle. Goku also learns that Vegeta was massively amped on top of this, which is probably even more disappointing. Although Vegeta was able to reach Goku's ascended Super Saiyan level in a day or Super Saiyan 2 with all the shenanigans, he still wasn't Goku.
Then he bodies
The
himself.
power that could even rival Majin himself, Super Saiyan 3. So if anything, all of this only justifies Goku's opinion of the success further than that Gohan has failed in that regard. Goku displays a power on Majin Buu's level, if not greater, and actually decides to spare him for the sake of the next generation. The successor is still on Goku's mind. However, now
that Goku did.
which are
That's not
with
good.
their potential
Nicholas
combined,
Barris,
they
Just
should
Dragon Ball
be
thing.
unstoppable.
Nigga,
And what better way to display this than with the fusion technique, which combines two fighters together.
I don't dislike it. It's running too long.
Fusion,
You gotta leave it
Goku
alone.
is strong and was even able to obtain Super Saiyan 3, which took Goku his entire life to learn. It's almost a contrast Roshi back in the day, obtaining Kamehameha almost immediately. Easily surpassing Vegeta and the others, Gotenks takes on the new Super Buu, an even more powerful version of Majin Buu than the others so far, and can actually toy around with him. But Gotenks is childish and fails to finish Super Buu off, running out of time due to his lack of knowledge on Super Saiyan 3 and his time wasted goofing off. Gotenks wasn't a warrior like Goku and Vegeta at the end of the day, he was just two kids put together. But to Goku's disbelief, a way to draw out all of his son Gohan's latent potentials was now possible with the Elder Kai, a supreme Kai that the God of Destruction Beerus had sealed away long ago in the Z-Sword that Gohan had saved. This would be the ultimate test. Surely, Gohan, with all of his potential that surpassed everyone else's, said Baby Goten and Trunks, brought out to its limits, could defeat Majin Buu. After all, he wasn't a child like Gotenks. But Gohan, when stronger than everyone else, becomes arrogant. And this is described in Super during his retraining with Piccolo. However, against Super Buu, he takes it too easy. Sure, he doesn't have a time limit like Gotenks, but his arrogance has consequences. Taking it too easy on Buu, he underestimates his ability, and Buu absorbs not only Piccolo, but Gotenks as well, who Gohan allowed to fuse to re-challenge Buu, feeling he had everything under control if things went wrong. While many feel this is a bad character moment for Gohan, and I'm not necessarily disagreeing, this isn't the focus of what's happening. The focus is that Goku relied too much on his successors and individuals. Eventually, even Gohan, with all his potential, is absorbed. Alongside Gohan,
I feel like
left to face Majin Buu with Goku. Goku, having tried too hard to allow other people to take him down by themselves, he succeeded.
Once he killed Android
Vegeta eventually
I'm saying after he hit Super Saiyan 2.
I will bless everyone. Stop worrying about their own strength and decide to work as one. Because unstoppable. Even Majin Buu with all his might, even though his successors absorbed, is absolutely no match for his own strength now.
We said I find out everyone, bro.
This gives Goku and Vegeta the opportunity to sort of use Buu as well. This resort to Buu being referred to his true or pure form, also known as Kid Buu. Kid Buu then destroys the Earth, leaving only Goku and Vegeta alive to face him in the world of the Kais. But Goku and Vegeta dislike having to rely on each other's combined strength to win a fight, as it's almost like forsaking their own powers, and they resort to their individual abilities once again. Even as a Super Saiyan 3, Goku stands no chance of defeating Kid Buu. This is often debated about, as Goku says if he could just charge up, he could defeat Buu, and Vegeta theorizes that Goku might have been holding back so Vegeta could have his turn. However, both of these are not true. We actually know in Daizenshu that Goku is at full power and could not defeat Kid Buu, and we also know that he actually never planned to give Vegeta a chance to fight him. On top of this, Goku Super Saiyan 3 form was wearing down drastically with this newer living body than it did before, falling for a similar lack of experience in the body as Gotenks. Vegeta soon fails to defeat Buu as well, and Goku thinks it's time to call upon Gohan and Gotenks together to defeat Kid Buu. And while it's actually confirmed in that Gohan and Gotenks working together with those on the planet of the Kai's could have defeated Kid Buu, a new focus is actually brought up, funny enough, by Vegeta. How about we let those who are protecting themselves the Spirit Bomb, the powers of everyone who accepts it into one attack. This is including Gohan, Gotenks, 17s, and so forth, which alongside a new charged up Goku completely vaporizes Majin.
Punching him into the air.
That chicken and biscuits combo.
I haven't realized it by now. We've been waiting a whole series for this. That is in fact Goku's wish we've been waiting to hear. His desire to face Buu as a good person. This is basically representing Goku's desire to always face stronger and stronger rivals on horizons.
Because basically, where can you go? The fuck makes sense. It makes sense.
After Shenron first disappeared,
Goku wished for the universe back. There was so many universes. Goku wished for the universe back.
You're gonna let it go.
Goku also learned that it was never about the individual strength of the fighter to save the day, or that it was never truly strength, so much as it was the power of all his comrades and friends together that were truly his strength. And looking back, it is true. Thinking back of all of his battles, including Vegeta, Frieza, Cell, and now even Majin Buu, those days of individual strength that pretty much died during the days of King Piccolo, Piccolo Jr., and but even then, he still had help training for those fighters. This could have been an okay place to end Dragon Ball, in my opinion, but of course, we have to get to Dragon Ball Super, and yes, Dragon Ball Super does continue these themes that I outlined earlier, although mainly only for one arc. In Super, you'll notice Goku is a lot different now, and many fans seem to be angry saying he's regressed into a stupid shell of himself, but I'm actually okay with this quote-unquote dumbing down of Goku. In all honesty, it makes sense. Essentially not being such a jerk. It's not all about himself and what he can do for others, but what everyone can do for each other. So, of course, his personality is going to change, his outlook of it. Now, not to say it completely and utterly changed. He's still proud and obsessed with his own strength, but his outlook and his attitude has changed. This is personified and solidified once again with Super Saiyan God, which by its very nature requires people to
been dead, and it didn't even phase him.
Which allows him to surpass others, including Fusion, to face the God of Destruction Beerus. Goku not liking this is more exaggerated in the original Battle of Gods movie, but in the anime it's more exaggerated when Goku made the strength of others his own.
Dragon Ball was ended.
Like fitting start to Super.
I feel like One Piece definitely will reach.
Throughout Super, we have a lot of different
I'm not sure what's gonna happen. I feel like
such as not relying
on the right to die for what he said.
These aren't really all that interesting. We also continue with surpassing the Gods arc, which was in the Buu saga. However, I think the most interesting arc is during the Tournament of Power, at least for this character arc. Now, this isn't to say that the Tournament of Power is necessarily the best, but it continues the narrative I was presenting during the original Dragon Ball segment, whereas these other arcs don't really do it as much, at least in Goku's case. That point in the Tournament of Power is both Jiren and Ultra Instinct, and putting Goku's character. So I've heard a lot of people talk about Jiren, and I'm going to get a lot of flack for this, but I think the level of this isn't to jerk off my analytical ability. It's disappointing when people don't understand Jiren's concept as a character and simply will look at that generic backstory though and write a red X over him and just disregard it. Maybe 2018, the Dragon Ball official site releases an interview with Dragon Ball Super Series director Ryoka Nakamura and producer Satoru Takumi. During this interview, many of the concepts that went to Jiren's design came up, including the flashy red outfits of the Pride Troopers in the hopes to make Jiren an ultra talkative and heroic antagonist, unlike his Naruto counterparts in Tamasi. However, Akira Toriyama, the original creator, goes against this and wants Jiren to be a character from Pride. The heroic role is then given to Toppo, the second general Pride Troopers instead. In this interview, a lot of things were brought up, including Jiren having a lot of emotional baggage, not being a bad person, and many other things. But this quote here is a very important one for me from Nakamura. In quote, while the universe survival arc may be Goku's story, I think it might actually be Jiren's story 2, I think that was Toriyama Sensei's intention when he set up someone like Jiren as the greatest rival, someone who's not simply evil, end quote. Jiren being Toriyama's intended greatest rival is important, as it's once again overlooked. Most people simply conclude because he's the strongest so far, he's a good guy, but this isn't true either. Jiren is essentially Goku's dream. In their second fight, Jiren was going easy on Goku in his
ain't got no
Jiren asked Goku what he seeks.
That's kind of
Goku really seeks what is beyond strength and want to become stronger. Strength, for those that haven't picked up on it yet, is the results of all the experiences someone has gone through. Strength is essentially who you are as a fighter in person. If the way you lived and thought was right, you will be strong. This is now put into question if Goku made the right decisions leading up to this moment as a warrior and as a martial artist.
That's what Goku said. That's why he's of the because in the States there's
white, symbolizing all colors together. Is perfect for Goku's design of now white hair, which represents all of his journey and experiences finally coming together as one. And Goku is Jiren. The theme of strength is often confused with your raw power level. In this case, it's more of a message, a meaning that creating your strength and who you are. In fact, Super and its writers go out of its way to make this very clear, and this is shown in Vegeta versus Toppo. Toppo disregards his beliefs about justice and everything he proclaimed was tribal strength. I could go into more detail, but this is just an example. Some consider this a powerful resolve, and while it probably is, and actually allowed Vegeta to reach Goku's lesser levels back in the Buu arc when he became Majin Vegeta, Vegeta did not forsake himself like Toppo making the same errors Vegeta did in the past, and thus came out on top by believing in true strength, his true self. Even Jiren brings this up and constantly refers to Vegeta as a proud and respectable warrior, showing distaste for Toppo, someone who is supposed to be his friend. Jiren, who is someone who fully believes in individual strength and that if the individual isn't absolute, he will not succeed. He is what Goku thought was right many years ago. He is what he thought he wanted to be. He is what he thought he wanted his successors to be. An absolutely strong individual above all others.
I'm gonna let you off my friend.
As one where his friends abandoned him because in his world there were no Dragon Balls to just bring people back to life whenever they died, like in Goku's world. Jiren's friends died, and they died for good. Jiren can almost be described as a Goku without the Dragon Balls. Goku's whole life comes slamming against Jiren's absolute power, and while they have a pitched battle, Goku overpowers Jiren, showing his journey overpowers Jiren's journey. However, this would be contradictory if Goku won the battle alone, regardless of the symbolism, and Goku's Ultra Instinct fades away. Because, to prove a point to Jiren, despite Goku being stronger, he's not going to defeat Jiren because he's individually more powerful. At the end of the day, Goku alongside some of his greatest enemies and friends come together to defeat Jiren, Goku's greatest rival, thus stealing the idea of the individual away for good. Goku has now found his answer, and the answer is this Jiren eventually found this
whole race of
and with a smile and glass shattering around him to symbolically show that his box overcome the decision. Too late
I ain't trying to be doing like that,
I don't want to be built like any
symbolically show his box and with a smile and glass shattering.
You trying to get built like this nigga? Look at this nigga.
Look at that, bro. Nigga built like Larry Wheels, bro. I look like Larry Wheels.
Nah, bro. That nigga built like a small woman. He runs into her,
bro. She's getting the flan. Molly, look at Larry Wheels.
Symbolically showing his box.
Look at this nigga neck, bro.
Hold on, let me get
Where does the chin start and the neck end?
Gotta go, man.
Well, right now.
Yeah, we gotta get a train, bro.
For him to win and become an absolute power that suddenly defeated everyone on his own would be a spit in the face of his own journey. It's just not who Goku is at the end of the day, and more than likely never will be. But as I outlined earlier with Majin Buu, it's not what Goku wants to be anyway. He wants to constantly find those greater rivals, greater horizons, and never stop growing. He doesn't want to, nor can he ever obtain absolute strength.
He's a power lifter,
That
but
is his
he has athletics as well.
The power lift heavy.
Yeah, power lifters go for strength and bodybuilders go for aesthetics. What the fuck is this?
Nigga outro.
That looks pretty good. I still wonder if Barda goes Super Saiyan this time. look.
Oh yeah, actually.
It was dope.
But who did you go 6 minutes ago?
Against Cold. Not King Cold. What's the name of that little nigga?
The reason why all that stuff is related to like something cold.
I don't know, because there's Frost, Cooler, Freezer, all them shit. It's just their species. Their species is very powerful. Freezer only traded for a month for the Chief God power. Fucking OP.
Where are the rest of the species?
I don't even know. I couldn't even tell you that. I don't even know. Hit's one of them as well. Hit. He can stop time though. That's why.
It's the same species as Freezer.
Yeah.
Oh.
But he stays in the same form. Wait, is he? Yeah, hit is same species as Freezer, isn't it?
Quite good, man.
Alright,
I thought it was that little nigga fucking Frozen or some shit.
Frost.
Yeah.
Yeah, further.
Oh, the nigga who looked like Freezer, but from Universe 8.
Yeah.
Oh, no, he's from Universe 7. And that's no Universe 6. Universe 6 is the one with Hit and Frost and all the niggas there.
That nigga like Freezer cousin.